Today is number 3 in my 4-part series of 20 jobs you can start for under $20 each. Are you looking for inspiration, motivation, or just a little guidance on how to start, nurture, or grow your home-based business? Then you're in the right place. I want to help you on your business journey, and as a serialpreneur and business consultant, I've got tons of information to share with you. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the good stuff. Please keep in mind, I am not an attorney or a CPA, so if you need that type of advice, please reach out to the experts. First up on today's list, number 11, is junk hauler. Being a junk hauler, you can start out making about $18 plus an hour, and it's going to cost you about $5 to $20 to start. You can make decent money helping people get rid of unwanted stuff. Sometimes you'll even get pieces that you could flip and resell. So I want to definitely make sure though that I emphasize that you should never pick up junk to haul and then dump it illegally. Please make sure you're always using a landfill that's a legal place that you can dump things. Don't be dumping things on the side of the road. Nobody likes that. So to get started, you can just put ads. You can do them for free, like on Nextdoor, Facebook Marketplace. Craigslist is really good for this type of work. People will pay a pretty good amount, especially if they don't have a way to get it to the landfill themselves. If you've got a utility trailer or a pickup truck you can use, you definitely want to use that. And check with your local landfill that you'll be dumping at to find out what constitutes a full load. I know at my landfill, the top of the pickup bed is as high up as the load can go. So you need to make sure you know these things before you price things out and before you give people quotes. So you don't need much in the way of supplies to get started as a junk hauler. I really recommend that you have a good pair of work gloves though, and once you're making some money doing this, do yourself a favor and invest in a good pair of steel-toed work boots. They're kind of expensive, so I'm not going to include that in the price to start this business. It's something that you'll want to get down the road though. Which brings us to number 12, window washer. Super easy business to set up, and it's not really the most glamorous of jobs, but I'll tell you what, you can make some great money doing it. You can make around $20 plus an hour to start, and starting this kind of business is going to cost you about $10 to $20 to set up. You really just need a really good quality squeegee, some great window cleaner, and you'll need some rags that are lint-free that you can wash and use over and over again. I put some links in the show notes to some products that I really like, and I think they'll help you get started as a window cleaner. This kind of business is easy to get business going for. You can actually place free ads on places like Facebook Marketplace, Nextdoor. You can also place ads on Craigslist. You know, if you just print up some flyers and take them around to neighborhoods, that's a great way to get business and get things drummed up. It's one of those jobs that people just don't like doing, and most people are willing to pay somebody to do it, especially if you do a good job. They'll want you to come back. So think about also, with being window cleaning, you might want to think about, do you want to climb on a ladder or do you not? That's something that you'll have to decide. I would recommend just doing single-story houses, but you can do whatever you're comfortable with. With window washing, however, if you're going to be on a ladder, you do need to consider that you might want to have some business insurance. Talk with your local insurance agent and see if they offer some sort of liability policy. If you were to fall off the ladder and get hurt, that's something that the homeowner would probably want to know if you have something like that. So do look into business insurance and make sure that you're covered, so if you do have any accidents. And next up on the list is jewelry making. Everybody loves homemade jewelry. This business is going to make you at least $20 an hour to start, and starting this type of business up, it is going to cost you about $20. You'll need to purchase some type of jewelry making kit. I've got one linked in the show notes, and you can check that one out. It is right around $20, which is a great value because it comes with everything you need to get started. This type of business is pretty easy to set up. You want to think about retail places. So Online, you can sell homemade jewelry in places like Etsy is great for that. So is eBay. So check those out. And next on the list, number 14, is teaching music or teaching a language. It's going to probably make you at least $30 an hour. And to start this type of business, it's going to cost you anywhere from free up to $20 to start. So when I say music, I don't just mean voice type lessons, although you can definitely teach those. I'm also talking instruments. So if you know how to read music well, and you can play something like the drums or a guitar or piano is really popular, you can teach those lessons. It's great because you can actually teach it in your own home, or you can teach it in your client's home. You can also do music lessons via Zoom. So keep that in mind. I know a lot of people feel more comfortable doing a Zoom from their home than they do being around people right now because of COVID. So consider teaching music lessons, voice or an instrument. And then as far as language tutoring, if you're fluent in English, you can probably get a job. It's in high demand right now. Music lessons are often a word of mouth type of business, so you want to do some networking. Of course, talk with your core 4 groups, which is going to be your friends, family, neighbors, and coworkers. Those are all usually really good resources. Because once the word gets out, especially if you're really good at teaching, you can get business, you won't even know what to do with it. So definitely consider networking. You can also place ads online, of course, like on my regular recommendations, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. Nextdoor is also good for reaching people in your own neighborhood. And then, of course, also consider printing up some inexpensive flyers and just taking them around. You might be surprised at how much business you can get doing that. For language tutoring, that's something that you're going to want to research online. There's lots of different companies that offer that. Most of them are going to be you teaching English to people that are in another country. So it can be a great job. It pays well, and it is in demand right now as well. And number 15 on today's list is sticker making. You can make about $15 plus an hour making stickers, and it's going to cost you up to about $20 to start. So to get started making stickers, hopefully you already have a printer. Most people do. You'll also need to buy some printable sticker paper, and then you'll need a good pair of scissors. You can do so many things with making stickers, and actually you can sell them individually, or you can sell them in bundles or packages. Great places to sell online are places like Etsy. I think you can sell these at Mercari. eBay is also good. You could even consider opening an Amazon or Shopify store. When you're designing stickers, you want to make sure that you don't infringe on somebody else's image. So it's best to do the creative part yourself. There's some great programs out there that you can make original designs on. One is called Krita, K-R-I-T-A. Another one is Artweaver, and those are great programs to create your own sticker images on. So I know when you're first getting ready to start a business, researching it, or you're ready to go, it can be really overwhelming knowing where to start. I have a fantastic guide that I want to share with you. It's called 7 Days to Starting a Business, and it's literally a day-by-day, step-by-step guide that will help get you up and running in no time. So what you'll want to do is go down to the show notes, and there's a link in there for this guide. You don't need to purchase anything. It's for you to use, and I hope it's helpful for you. So make sure to go down to the show notes and click on the link for your free copy of 7 Days to Start a Business. Now, go ahead and make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of my shows. I'm going to have them packed with helpful information and tips that are practical. I would also love to hear from you and hear where you're at in your home-based business startup journey. Are you just researching? Are you trying to get ideas? Do you have specific questions? Please make sure and drop me some comments. I'd love to help answer those questions for you.